This historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. The Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UNLV's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away at man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Tackle is made after the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNLV.
That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the running back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Now they'll run the draw. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. And the Badgers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets their big mitt in the air and knocks it down.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They've got the screen set up. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves them with 3rd and 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The option look. He'll toss it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. And the Rebels are on the move. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
That's a really good job on the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. on the option. Dances away from one. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, it's one thing to get a few yards and, you see quarterbacks slide. This guy gets to the second level, and he's got the speed to run away from DBs, to make people look silly. It's so nice having such a dynamic weapon at your quarterback position.
He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. It'll be a draw. Makes a man miss. Good, solid tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Leaves it with the running back. No, what a move! Across the 25, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the 2nd time, Pollard, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in, it's Booker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Quickly complete. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's got it. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Sampson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Throwing right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Receivers always have to be so careful around the sideline to not step out accidentally. So give that receiver credit. Nice job on the route to bring the ball in well on that tight end.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense
Makes the catch down the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. And off to Jones. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On the option. Quick toss. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
The Badgers will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Crosses to 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand, option football, I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. Nice move to keep moving. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
They'll leave it with him. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now on the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker, you can tell, locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him. Not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle, gets him on the ground.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get a huge loss on that play.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to get to him. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. Plows through the defense. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. Kept it and he's past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field but you just don't want it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Badger! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
From the gun. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it. And the 1-yard line. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice move there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Find some fresh air. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, UNLV! And once he got loose, it was all over. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 11 over Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on second down. He's taking a deep shot. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the middle. And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The option look. Now the toss.
Well, that's a double whammy for the offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to keep the clock ticking. Not only do you lose yards running the football, but you also went out of bounds, so you stop the clock, essentially helping out the defense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
They're trying to get to it. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only do they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UNLV. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And after this play, the cake will be baked. and 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but